Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Can you hear me now? I think y'all can hear me now. Yay. I still have static in my ears, but it's staticky. Why is it staticky? Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Is that better? No. Oh my god. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Is better? Fuck. No, it's not better. Test, test. Is that test? Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna turn up the decibels a little bit. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. De-esser, de-esser, de-esser. De-esser, 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 de-esser. No, I don't hear the stack anymore. I do. I hear it. And my mic is turned way down. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Thank y'all for chilling while I troubleshoot this. Test, test, test. 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 Test, test. Ooh, no, thank you. All right, I'm putting the mic right back into my headphones. It's still hissing. I'm just gonna go with it, y'all. We're just gonna go with it. I'm sorry. If you want to debate, hop in the box. Come tell me why you like Trump. If you're a MAGA, hop in the box, y'all. You're supposed to say syllables. It's all better than zero sound. I agree. Y'all, we're looking for debates. If you want to help, tap the screen. We can send this out to more people. We can make up for the downtime we've just had. It's probably really bad for the algo. The hissing is going to kill me, dude. I wonder if it's like the megahertz. You know how like the megahertz, it could be 42,000 or 48,000. Syllabus. It's because the Lord knows what you are and he's blocking the hate. You can just hear it, man. It's killing me. I know, B. I know. The Lord, the Lord sees you and he knows your evils. Reminds me of Sister Mary. Do y'all know who Sister Mary is? One margarita. Did I dip my mic in the shower? Sometimes you need the real microphone if you're going to be singing in the shower. Two margaritas. She will put the tip of your penis in her mouth. You got? Have y'all seen Sister? Is it Sister Margaret? She is hilarious. Does your mic need an exorcism? Sister Nancy, that's who it is. That's who it is, Sister Nancy. She goes to colleges and speaks. It's fucking hilarious. Still looking for settings. Still looking for settings to change the hertz of my microphoneage. Sound settings. Okay. Choose where to play sounds. System. Boop. And we can go here. 2 channels, 48,000. Test, 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 test. Ah, fuck. This device is currently in use. Changing any properties during use may cause audio application, whatever. Format, 2 channels, 24-bit. Let's I'm gonna do something. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Yeah, it's still there. I'm gonna change it back. I'm up to date. Let's see what Unigit says. If I have any Unigit updates. How's y'all? How's everybody else doing, y'all? Also worse. Damn. It's way better. What's my kernel? I watched Oppenheimer tonight, and it's snowing. You're juiced up on coffee? That sounds dangerous. Hello. What's up, dude? Are you a Trump supporter? You really believe that? This is like the fourth time they've said this, right? Mm-hmm. It came out of Trump's own mouth. He said he's waiving the or he's like considering it. It's not even a thing he said he's gonna do. It's just a like a little carrot for you, dude. I can't believe I have to talk y'all off the ledge every day about this. So it's like the fourth time he's done this. No, I will instruct them to they will donate all of them to me and I will give it to St. Jude's for all of the children that Trump has fucking removed from like their medical care. Yeah, thank you, Kristen. Thank you. In fact, yeah, Planned here. I'm gonna send it all to Planned Parenthood. Actually, what does that mean? Goodness gracious, you're in that deep, huh? A tinfoil mask? Don't we have all the science that say masks work? When did we find out they don't work? It says it on the box on the N95. It's not true. That's not true. Do you have any good studies on this, bro? All right. Okay. All right. Icon Icon we're not going to be taking any common sense lessons from MAGA today, especially when it comes to health and public health. We're good. Thank you though. We appreciate you. Let me ask you this though. Do you cover your mouth when you sneeze? Why do you do that? Oh, huh. What if you had the flu? Would you just go around sneezing with your shirt, sneezing right into your shirt, right? And what's the purpose of you sneezing into your shirt? What does that do, right? Like, what does that do? Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Right. So like a shitty mask would be the same concept, right? Like, if you want to be nice and you might have COVID and you're asymptomatic, It's just common sense. You don't want to sneeze and give all that shit to the old lady sitting right across from you, do you? Right? Well, all right, but when you're talking, when you're talking, you're spitting tiny little particles, just like when you sneeze. Okay, that's exactly why you need to wear a mask. Now you learning. Okay, now you agree that social distancing is a thing too. Oh, look at you guys, growth. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. You need to. But the whole world did this. The whole world did this. Mm-hmm. And and okay. So everybody took part in this conspiracy for the first time in world history. We all came together secretly in this dark room, and we're like, you know, what would be great if we gave people this idea to wear masks, and we're gonna trick everybody, and we're gonna make people think that masks are gonna stop transmission, and then they're gonna save lives, just like all of science says. And we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be this thing. We're gonna make so much money. I don't know how. I guess we're gonna sell some masks, even though we don't have enough fucking masks for the people that need them in the medical care facilities and the hospitals and all that. As it is, we had to like ship them in from other countries, even though we had to do that. And it was a big conspiracy. They couldn't think two fucking steps ahead. They sold us the mask idea. Mm-hmm. Okay. I can substantiate my claims with science, peer-reviewed science. And all you have is a bunch of loud, weird politicians like Marjorie Taylor Greene who think that you got 5G from the vaccine, dude. And you already got some violations, dude. I gotta kick you. The things he's saying is so problematic that TikTok said no 3 times. What he's been at for 8 minutes? Is that the Yahtzee guy? He sounds like the. He's got the same like Louisiana accent. It's the same guy, infectious. Yeah, the guy used to have like a Luigi hat on. Yellow. What's up? Are you a Trump supporter? What do you like about Trump? Uh huh. Fascist regime. So, what makes you think that Biden had anything to do with Trump committing crimes? Didn't we have like a whole jury of 11 people say he did this? Not too many people I know become president, so I don't think that's a good rule of thumb. And I think that Trump is openly right. He's openly like against following the norms, breaking the rules, bending the rules. We've literally been in a constitutional crisis already as a country with Trump in office. He defied the orders of the Supreme Court Openly. He's openly breaking the law, the Hatch Act, by putting political bullshit on like government websites, like politically charged stuff, blaming Democrats for things. He's openly breaking the law. What is so crazy about him breaking the law? I'm sorry? These aren't talking points. I'm thinking. I'm just thinking off the top of my head things that he's done. I've never, I haven't even watched CNN in like 6 years. I don't even watch TV. Grandpa, I don't, no one sits with the cable news on other than people about your age. My dad, I'm sorry? Thank you. Yeah. He's responsible for 1/4 of this nation's debt. He has increased the deficit by an insane amount, more than any other president in history, and also hold on, and also somehow removed people from getting benefits. So we're paying so much and getting less somehow. Make it make sense. And the debt. When? Obama? What do you know why? Do you know why? You're being dishonest. No, no, no. You're being very dishonest. It was because Bush passed a law, and as Obama came into presidency, he had to pay for the thing that Bush passed, dude. You're insane. This was the bailout that Bush passed. Yeah, you're there's three presidents responsible for this, and Clinton's one of them, but Bush is as well. For doing subprime lending. Yeah. You know what? What law did we pass to stop doing that again? It's called the Dodd-Frank Act. And what was the first thing Trump came in and got his big grubby dick beaters on and rescinded? What did he fucking change as soon as he got in office? It was the Dodd-Frank Act. Dude, you champion this behavior, right? You elected Trump, the guy who did this in presidential debates. I speak to young men all day who think that this is the way to do it. So you can't clutch your pearls now. You mean 1,500 from Jan 6 people who beat cops with flagpoles, who sprayed them with mace? She didn't even want that pardon. She broke the law. Trespassing on federal grounds during an official proceeding. The first people in the building was Enrico Ontario and his friends, and they broke the window open with a riot shield they took from a cop. That was the first people into the building. The Antifa, do you think that the Proud Boys are Antifa? Because Trump pardoned those people. Do you think that Trump pardoned Antifa is a good thing? But he pardoned all of them. Okay, and that's cute considering being anti-fascist. If you just cancel the two negatives, it's just being fascist. That's y'all. I get it. Can you tell me what fascism means? Can you tell me what fascism means to you? Because I want to learn how to use it. Dang, it's like calling your political opposition terrorists, and if I were to dare speak out against Trump, he could just arrest me, right? Right now, I'm a terrorist because I'm Antifa. Dang, yeah. So I guess I could be arrested right now for having political beliefs. What's so bad about Antifa? Do you know what Antifa stands for? What is the name? What does the name stand for? It means anti-fascist. Did you know that it just means you're against fascism? So like your grandpa was my grandpa was in the war too. He killed fascists proudly. Do you know what a fascist is? Can you describe what fascism is? All you said is they did like they silenced their political opponents. That's one part of it. There's like 14 tenants, right? Wait, shouldn't you be able to say tell me tell me you're going to go around being the authority on what is fascism. You got to at least tell me what it fucking is, dude. You can't say that we're wrong about what fascism is and not know what it is. No, we don't. So do y'all, right? Patriot Front, Proud Boys, Boogaloo Boys. It's not always a protest. You'll go straight to knocking on their door and shooting them in the forehead. Yeah, remember Melissa Hortman and her husband? Who is right? Yeah, August. It was August. Hey, has the White House ever posted a picture of Trump with a crown? Huh. Does Trump have Trump 2028 hats in his store? Hmm. So it's just crazy when we accuse him of trying to be an authoritarian, though, right? It's just crazy. Huh. It's toxic. It's called being a bad president, right? It's creating us. It's creating infighting. It's creating division, right? He's trolling his constituents. It's pretty bad, right? Uh, when? So you're blaming Biden for the shutdowns that happened under Trump. It was under Trump. The shutdowns happened under Trump, dude. Well, that's your fault. If you don't want to get vaccinated or take a test, which was the law, all you have to do is take a test, and you cried about that because it was a fucking pandemic, dude. You can't go around. If you want to pee your pants, you're welcome to do that. You just can't come to my place of business and pee your pants. Okay? If you want to go around spreading a virus, a novel virus, once, yep. I don't think you know how vaccines work, do you? Okay, that's not how vaccines work or science works. You listen. I'm sure you saw some great clips of Biden trying to talk about medicine. You should hear Trump. You should hear Trump talk about medicine. It's fabulous. But when we you just have to listen to science, like the doctors, like what they say, right? So if you want to say, is it effective? Yes, it's 100% effective at giving you an immune response to the COVID SARS-19 virus. Yes. I would say 99.999, right? Yeah. No, that's not true. Actually, you're just. Let me talk to you about Tylenol, Joe. Joe, I think you're confused about that too, and I have to. That's a long philosophical hole. That no, a man cannot become a woman. No, uh, and I want to talk to you about Tylenol. Okay, Joe, your side still thinks that vaccines might cause autism or that Tylenol causes autism. We have all the science in the world, including Harvard, coming out and saying no, this isn't sufficient science. There's only correlation between autism and Tylenol, meaning if you had a sickness, if you had an elevated temperature during pregnancy, you took Tylenol. So which one was it, the Tylenol or the elevated temperature? And we had Sweden do a study with 2.4 million children, and they saw the difference between children who were born as twins or brother and sister, and they did all of the science around this, and they found that there's no causative link between Tylenol and autism. And this was already proven before Trump said all of this. And you, sir, have fallen for propaganda. That's not true. No, we just know how to read science. There's important language in these findings, and one of those words that I use, correlative, is what we use in the scientific community. Those of us who actually read, it means that it just shows signs. Like there's a correlative response between people eating ice cream and murder rates every year. Is it because ice cream causes murder? No. Yeah. Well, it's true. No, it's literally true. It's literally true. No, it's there's a correlative data analysis that shows a correlation between people, the time period in which people consume ice cream and the rates of murder. Is it ice cream? This no, this is you. This science. This is MAGA science, dude. This is what RFK is pointing to, and go and look. Tylenol is causing autism. This is the same thing. They're not saying that. You're lying there. You are saying misinformation. Well, they did. They've also had people quit. Yes, they also just people straight up quit because they were asked to do unethical things against science, antithetical to studies and data that we already have. RFK is a Looney Tune, and he's a conspiracy theorist, and he's bringing all of his weird loonies into the office with him for the first time in history. We're seeing this actually play out when we're asking the CDC and all these agencies to do unethical things. You're actually seeing what happens. They leave. They quit, and that's what's happening. Am I a talking point? I can substantiate my views. That's not just a talking point. Talking point is Trump is going to drill more oil. And I go, hey, moron, Joe Biden drilled way more oil than Trump. And then you go, nuh-uh. And I have to teach you and hold your hand one by one, thousands of you. That's a talking point. He added more fracking in the Inflation Reduction Act. See, that is another talking point. Bless your fucking heart, man. God damn. Nope. Yeah, I have to give her gas money sometimes. No. Yeah. But gas prices are down like 13 cents nationwide. I can read data. All right. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I don't live in fucking bumfuck whatever. I live in Dallas, Texas, in the center of the city. I don't need to drive anywhere. I can walk to the best sushi in a fucking 300-mile radius in 3 minutes. I can walk to a hospital. I can walk anywhere. No, I wasn't. But I do worry about other people. I care about other people. Like 1 out of 5 children going to bed hungry. You go 1 out of 5 children going to bed hungry. Yeah, yeah. My mom collected SNAP, or it was food stamps, whatever back then. I thank God she did, because I would have been even more hungry. But you don't give a fuck about those people. You think they're all fat, lazy people. Wow. My mom was working the whole time she was collecting these things, okay? Well, that just makes them silly. I don't know. I also didn't take Trump's handout during COVID because I was making more money than I ever made in my life. But I do not shame people who need EBT or who need like financial assistance. On average, a family collects like fucking $300 a month. Nobody's getting rich. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's proud to pull out their fucking EBT card at 7-Eleven to buy Doritos. Nobody's proud of that. You're sickening. You're sickening. What? Yeah. What do they look like? Tell me. Wow, y'all are on a roll tonight. Joe got me restricted. Jesus Christ. What? Jack Schlossberg said he would run for congressional seat in New York City. Yo, what? Hello? What's up, man? Are you a Trump supporter? What do you like about Trump? You want to give me something to work with? Kamala. You hate it because you want a demeanor. It's microaggression. Either that or you guys are just slow. I don't know, but it's pretty easy. She was our vice president for 4 years, dude. I mean, a vice president's job is literally to be a heartbeat, but she did fantastic. She met with 150 different world leaders. She went south of the border and went to the Triangle countries or the Southern Triangle, and she raised $5.2 billion to stop people from leaving those countries and stop people from coming to our border. And it was successful. She did plenty. What did JD Vance do? What did she advocate for that? How how would we get those people legalized? What does that do? No, I think it's silly because it's 140 billion dollars just because you guys feel some sort of way about people being here or something. I don't know. He's told you all they're rapists and criminals and poisoning the blood of the country, so I guess that's what you feel like. But they're just regular people. They pay taxes. They contribute to our economy. We have nothing but data that shows when you remove all these people, it hurts our economy. So I think it's stupid to pay all of this money to shrink our economy. I think it's dumb. Yeah. Okay. Uh, she and Biden were the most productive presidents in like 30 years. Yeah. Yes. Obama did it the right way. Obama didn't go around calling all these people nasty names and demonizing them like Hitler and making us fight about it and making families divorce about it. And and what do you think? What do you think about that? Yes, I absolutely can. So we need to kidnap them and put them back into another country in a bad situation again? Yes. It's socially like eroding us because of the way he's treating and talking about these people. Yes. No, it's not. No, we are infighting. We are fighting. We are literally divided more than we've ever been because of the way he's doing it. And Trump is also doing it without due process. He's invoking like invasion law and all these other things to do things like ship them to third fucking countries like Uganda. Like, why are we doing this? Obama didn't do fucking all that. Why is Obama didn't spend $140 billion, bro? That's more than anybody's military on Earth besides China. Why are we doing? Well, you know how much more cool shit we could have besides hunting down brown people? It's fucking dumb. Yes, and reduce the deficit. Yes, I'll just show it to you right now. Here's Trump. Here's Obama. Okay, you see the big red how it reaches the fucking ceiling? That's Trump. You see Obama, how it goes down? He reduced the deficit. And the big spending at the beginning of his term was Bush. It was a bill approved by Bush. He had to use it came under his debt. He paid it and reduced the deficit. We always spend more responsibly. Republicans fucking spend like idiots. They deficit spend. They don't cut any budgets. They don't ever want to tax anyone more, right? They never want to. You're That's approved debt. What are you? How are you calculating that? Okay, you don't know how to calculate this. Yeah, I know. And what do you have like a thing where you're inputting dates? Are you just inputting dates? Barack's been in office 8 years. Donald Trump's been in office for 4 years. If Donald Trump goes at the same pace, he'll far outspend Barack Obama. What we got checks from Obama? Yes, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, well, same thing with Trump, right? No, no. Cool. When did Kamala advocate for them? Yeah, tell me when. She's never, not even once. She's mentioned them. She was asked about them once. They had to pull it out of her. Will you do this? It was like a gotcha question. Will you pay for transgender surgery in prisons or whatever? And it was like something that was already the law. She's like, I'll follow the law however it's written. It was the same thing during Trump. That's the only thing you'll find. You guys have been so radicalized to think that sounds horrible. Oh no. What did she do? What? I didn't say she didn't say it on her campaign. Right? Is that bad? Is that bad? What's bad about it? What's bad about it? The man who paints his face orange and wears lifts in a diaper? You mean give them civil rights? Those were literally nothing but protections. Power? What power did we give them? Where did we do that? Go ahead and show me where they're doing that. You're gonna have to show me where they've added it to the curriculum. That's not curriculum. That's not curriculum. If we all decide that, no, no, and if socially, because I'm an ally, right? They've been historically oppressed by assholes like you, by your party, and you guys can't stand to be reminded how shitty you are to them just in recent years. You guys just had to we just had the Supreme Court just yesterday turn down the opportunity to fucking overturn a decision that made it to where gay marriage was legalized 10 years ago, or in 2008. You guys just tried again. Yes, I'm on the right side. I am for them getting married. Yes, because barbaric and like dark age law, yes, is very no, I think it's just masculine men like you find people to punch down on, and it just gets out of hand. And we now have grown as a society, and you can either be the kid in school who stands up for the kid who gets picked on, or you can be the fucking prick who continues to do it to look cool in front of his friends. What's not normal? Turn to God, turn to fairy tales. Okay, well that's superstitious, okay? So you can do all that all you want. It is. It is your religious, right? Religious belief? Okay, but that's just some arbitrary thing you've plucked out of your religious beliefs. Even though you ignore all these other things, right, that your religion says, there are things that you obviously discern and say, I don't give a fuck about wearing two different types of cloth. I don't care about, like, I don't care to stone my children to death when they don't listen to me. But the gay thing really strikes a chord. I really fucking hate gay people. I don't know where he went. Fight your thoughts is crazy, dude. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. Don't say I smoked him, guys. He might like that. Might think impure thoughts. Fight your thoughts is crazy, dude. He's the caricature of like the Republican. Who do I look to? Who am I going to vote for? I need a big strong man. And they like look over to Trump, who paints his face orange, surrounds himself with gold, and says, I'm very rich. I'm a big strong man. And they go, yeah, that's my guy. That's my big strong man I got to look up to now. And he has cankles. Yeah, he's a fat baby back bitch, dude. He is not a masculine man. He's fucking Bam Margera's dad on a bad day. Hello? All right, I can't do that. He's fucking Vito, dude. The neck ussy? Bro. Literally, they should censor it in his speeches. Hello? What's up, bub? It's going good. What do you like about Trump? Think we're respected again as a country? Are you doing this thing where you talk like this? Okay. Um I don't know. We've never had. Can you point to an incident where we've had the trans people like do things in the bathroom that we had bad outcomes? Can you point to like crime rates or anything? That was a white. That was a white supremacist. So yeah, and it was a white supremacist. So that was y'all. But them being trans has nothing to do with their ideology that led to violence. They were detransition. They they weren't even trans. They were transitioning. Okay. Out of the last 20 years, there have been 4 trans shooters, maybe, and like 300 just regular white dudes, Christian mostly. Jazz, I don't think you're. I think you're joking. I think you're holding back laughter. Yeah, but still, it's crazy, dude. Nashville had nothing to do with being trans. It's as arbitrary as pointing at the type of fucking shoes they were wearing. Why? Why does it matter? It's dumb. And like, which one is it? Are they world-class assassins or are they too weak to be in the military? Which fucking one is it? I don't get it. Jazz, I think you're. I vaguely remember talking to you a few times, and I think I've slowly figured out that you're a troll. You're not for real. Maybe you passed out. Audio's good for me. Okay, good. It's all that's left in their tank is manufactured hate. Agreed. They're like, you guys are so brainwashed with talking points, and then they're like, okay, let's talk about your beliefs, and you actually dig in, and you find out all they have is actually only talking points. They can't substantiate anything they say. You're a troll too, American. You're a troll too. Guys, can I get some actual debates? I'm not in the bathroom anymore. Chat, if you're trying to buy me Excedrin, there's a Cash App Venmo in the bio, okay? You're brushing my teeth. Dude, I brush my teeth far more than any of the guests I've had up. I think most of the sound-minded Republicans have jumped ship. They either jump ship or they start off talking to me by saying, well, I don't love everything about Trump, but I voted for him because I'm Republican. Sleewall 2028. Dude, you're not serious. Just watch. Please run for guys. I don't have enough criminal record to do that. To run, like, I could only make it on a Republican ticket. I'm a conservative and hate Trump. There's so few though. What? Jojo Siwa? That's more serious than fucking Sleewa. Sleewa. I'm an independent, but I voted for Trump. Gotta pump those felonies up. Yeah. I only got Class C, maybe Class B misdemeanors. I can't remember what misdemeanors. They're gone off my record, but they'll dig them up. If I ever campaigned on anything, they'd get me. They probably have a picture of me fucking kicking a pumpy. They'll find something. Love a bad boy. I'm just kidding. I've never kicked a puppy, chat. It's AI. It's AI, chat. You know how they do. Pickles will come out and say that I refused her second dinner. She will. You kicked me off the panel. I got a couple MIPs when I was 20. Maybe I'll qualify. That's what I have, Izzy. I got a couple of those. I'm in that club. Have I ever hacky sacked a puppy? No. Jesus Christ. Can I come back up? No. I have to resume my shift at Target. Hey, no shade, no shade. You work retail, that's tight. It's tight. But the character building is fantastic for you, American Edits. I love that. YouTube can't hear your guest at all. Okay. Hold on now. That should fix it. That'll do it. Why is the government spending money on illegals? Why are we spending money in Argentina? Fix the Rice Krispies now. Ooh! All right, hold on. I'm going to use about 20 gallons of water. But we got to ask ChatGPT. I'm a that uses and recently upgraded to Windows 11 and my microphone sounds staticky when I talk. Please, or help me fix this. Okay, right click the sound icon. Okay, Windows 11 time change default rates. Okay, sounds recording tab. That's what I thought it was. Okay, click apply. OBS TikTok Studio should also match 48 kilohertz in their audio settings. Settings. Audio. Decay rate? No. Sample peak. True peak? And every channel, single input, output, no double ups. I don't think I have a double up. Didn't notice it until you pointed out. Yeah, it's real bad in my ears for sure. Test, 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 test. Audio channel. It's 48 kilohertz. 48,000. And I just did the other ones. Sound icon sounds. Sound settings. System. 48,000. Okay. Reinstall GoXLR drivers and app. This one requires a thing. Okay. Disable USB power saving. This sounds promising. In device manager. Right click each USB root hub, properties, power management tab. And it's under properties, power management. Allow the computer to turn off. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's gross. I can uncheck that for all of them. Gross, dude. That's on all of them? Hold on, y'all. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Thank you for the finger hearts, y'all. Sounds good to me. You hear that?